Hi, my name's Eric Gallager, and I'm a candidate for state legislature here in Concord. I'm running for the seat for Merrimack County District 15, which is the same seat as Concord Ward 6. Um, so I grew up here in Concord, lived most of my life on Pearly Street. I'm now living on Thompson Street. Um, I went to elementary school at Rumford Elementary and to middle school at Rundlet, and then here where I'm filming this at Concord Community TV, it's in the same building as the high school where I went to high school, so it's a familiar territory for me. I feel like I really know my district well. Um, so I'm a local activist here, volunteering with various political causes. In the recent presidential primary, I was a super volunteer on the Bernie Sanders campaign, and I support many of his policies such as Medicare for All and Green New Deal. When volunteering on his campaign, the office was also in the ward, and so I was able to do a lot of canvassing directly from the office, and as a result, Ward 6 had the highest vote total for Bernie out of any of the wards of Concord. So I think that shows that the ward's already pretty well aligned with where I stand. Obviously, with the whole coronavirus pandemic having hit us since then, a lot of things have changed. I can't go canvassing anymore because I don't know how people might react if I show up at their doorstep. But so instead, I'm doing TV things like this, a lot of endorsement surveys. I'm endorsed by the New Hampshire Progressive Coalition, Southern New Hampshire chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America, Rights and Democracy New Hampshire, National Educators Association, which is my mom's union. She's a teaching assistant here in the Concord School District. The SEIU, State Employees Union, that's my dad's union. He works in the Office of Strategic Initiatives here in the state office park in the hospital ground here in this ward. And I'm also endorsed by the state AFL-CIO and possibly a few other groups I'm forgetting. Yeah, a lot of those are unions. So labor's, that's another issue I want to focus on, making sure it's not just that people can join unions, but that unions actually have power. From what I hear, some unions, when they're negotiating, basically have to roll over and accept whatever management asks from them because they don't actually have any power to go on strike or anything. So that's something I want to change. I also want to give tenants the power to organize in unions, to negotiate with their landlord the same way that labor negotiates with management. So that's because, so I live in public housing. I live in the JFK building, which is a really large apartment building, and being able to organize my neighbors would be really helpful in making management, the Concord Housing Authority, more responsive to our requests. So you may have seen some of my signs around. I've been putting up some of those. I'm on the internet a lot. Another one of my issues is supporting the free and open source software movement. which is basically a way of standing up against the big tech corporations who want to control how you can use your computers. So I'm on social media, Twitter, Facebook, GitHub, GNU Social, Discord, some various other places. One note when searching for me, make sure not a lot. So, right, my name's Eric Gallager. That's E-R-I-C, then G-A-L-L-A-G-E-R. A lot of people want to put an H in my last name, which is not the way that my family spells our last name. So make sure you leave out the H when searching for me to get the right results. So yeah, you can find me lots of places online to get in touch with me that way. Or you can also try coming by my apartment. My apartment's right above the door, so if you yell up, I'll probably hear you or something. So that's me, and I'd appreciate your vote in November. Thanks.